Hello, parents, and welcome to a mid-year information session. As we are progressing with the year and we have just completed term one, term two is a time where we begin really looking at some fun themes, and between the French team and the English team in grade two, there's a lot of overlap in certain activities. Starting with January, we have the superhero activities, which are going phenomenally. Even though we started online last week, we are moving forward and the kids are having a fantastic time completing the activities. That being said, I had sent out last week with a plan de travail some information about the upcoming Black History Month that is going to begin February 1st, or I should say January 31st, because it's part of the week. And along with the Black History Month, there is going to be an oral at the end of the month. Now, with COVID in previous years, I had sent a lot of material home in hopes that just in case there were any days where we were online, not online, at home, not at home, parents would have everything at home. So there have been slight changes, and I'm happy to say that my French team are going to kind of hop on the bandwagon and do some activities as well for Black History Month so that there is more concrete overlap in both languages. You should have received this document here. That basically states why we are covering Black History Month. And then it asks you to please add an additional Shobi group, which is in the group section and not in the class section. So the group section with this code, where I will be uploading some fun facts and some things that we are going to be learning along the month. On normal basis, I would send a calendar activity home with fact cards, as I had stated in this document, so that when the students either listen to a video or read some information about a particular person, they can fill out a small card and add it to their calendar. But I'm so happy to announce that the French team has, kind of given me a go for a morning routine activity where it would overlap in both languages. So the calendar and fact card activity will be done in school, so we don't have to worry about doing that at home. I will, although, still upload information in the group section so that if your child on a daily basis wants to rewatch a video, reread some information that we've learned on a daily basis about certain important figures for Black History Month, they are more than welcome to do so. At the end of the month, so the dates are indicated here, Class 201 will have their orals on February 24th, Class 202, February 22nd, and Class 203 on Monday, February 21st. In the past, I do have some parents that have worked with me in the past. We used to make these beautiful big boards with, pictures and some information that the children wanted to share during their oral. But with COVID, we're trying to limit the amount of paper things that are coming to and from the house. So if you simply want to create either a PowerPoint, a Google slide with one or two pictures about the particular person that I have chosen for your child, with a word here or there, just so that they have a background with them, then I am more than happy with that. It doesn't have to be a crazy PowerPoint with 10 slides where, I'm jumping from one slide to the next. Just very simple, easygoing, so that they have a visual along with their presentation. I have divided up the oral for you, so the children are in the process of learning, particularly even from term one, the introduction, the development, and the conclusion part of both story writing and oral preparation. So that is an integral part of this activity. I've included the rubric just for reference for you. And this document right here is kind of the go-to when it comes to filling out the information about the person that I have chosen for your child to research. So you would have to obviously write the name, give me 1 or 2 points about the person's early life, 1 or 2 points about the family life, 1 or 2 points about a major accomplishment, and particularly three interesting facts that your child might consider the most interesting about this person. This document I will go through with your child at the first week of February. We are going to fill in some information about their person. So I will be producing some recordings and some reading activities that your child will review. And then together we are going to choose 1 or 2 points that they find most interesting, we'll highlight, and then those documents will be sent home so that you can just reinforce what they found the most interesting about their particular person. Why I'm doing this is that I want them to obviously be exposed to concepts that are at their level. So the vocabulary that's not too advanced when it comes to certain topics about Black History Month, and obviously that they're not overloaded with too much information about one particular person. So I will be guiding them the week of January 31st with this particular document, and it will be brought home so that you just need to reinforce it and basically practice the oral with your child so that they are prepared for the end of the week. Sorry, end of the month. I've given prompts to help, in terms of what they can say at the beginning of an introduction, what type of words or expressions they can use during the development, and also the conclusion, and a small checklist to say, did you, get all of this stuff done, and are you ready to go for the oral? When it comes to the PowerPoint or the Google slide, you can send it to me via Portail, or if you do have a USB key at home and you want to send your child with the USB key, it's just simple to pop into my computer. So I am more than happy to do that for you. And here are the lists of, each child and who I have chosen for them to research, or how I will guide them through a research, or who they will be researching with me to then just bring home and reinforce with you. You are more than welcome to discuss with your child. If you're a family that likes to go to the library and look for books, and when you want to look for books about this particular person, you're more than welcome to. I'm just, creating a basis for you so that there's not too much of an overload at home, and that your child learns, how to do research and how to look through things, which will be seen also on the French side later on in the year. So it just coincides, and it gives them, tips and tricks to using these things in different aspects. When it comes to Black History Month, I do all of my reading comprehensions based on specific people. For Black History Month, we read books and we analyze them. We listen to fantastic music, and we jive to some great jazz music. So it's really quite a fun time in February. And it goes in so well with our theme in January, the superheroes, as we're each our own superhero, and Black History Month is, basically to talk about those super powers that these, individuals brought to our society, and what changes, and why accepting each other for our differences is so important. As the year progresses, we are obviously continuing with Geronimo and the Read Aloud program, and we have some fun literacy activities that are going to be coming in March and April. and some fun reading activities as well. So, be ready for that. And I know that many of your children are asking to read Geronimo books, which is such a fantastic thing, because reading is such a integral part of their learning, and Geronimo is just good that way, right? It still has those pictures, and it has those funny words and those funny expressions and those that funny vocabulary that we're learning. So it exposes them to some fun aspects of the English language. So please do not hesitate if you have any questions about what's to come, particularly for February, but also for the months ahead. But we're home stretch, guys, home stretch. We are January, but we're the end of January, and then the year passes by so quickly. And again, it's one interesting year, so I feel like we're always on the go. But I'm here to support you. And please do not hesitate if you have any questions, or you need help guiding your child when it comes to researching their particular individual. So again, please add the group so that you do have access to the information that I will be plugging in here. Do not worry about the calendar activity. I will make sure that your children complete it in the mornings as they come in for their morning routine. And, just have those discussions with them, at their dinner table. Ask them how their day went and what amazing information they've learned that day. And I'm sure they're going to be able to share so much. So again, thank you for being such my good cheerleaders, and supporting your children with the program. And please don't hesitate if you have any questions. Have a wonderful day and stay safe. Bye-bye.